So in today's video, we are going to be soaking off some nails. So this is the process of me soaking off the nails. Taking off the bling. I already cut down the nails. This process is kind of hard, especially when you got some good bling gel. I had to fix my camera. But yeah, taking off the bling. I'll speed up the process a little bit. And this is the filing process. Make sure you file mostly all of the acrylic down. That way it doesn't take that long. If you don't, you'll be sitting there for hours and hours. So usually it takes maybe 25-30 minutes to do a soak off a full set. And I use hot water, so it takes, about 25-30 minutes. Pour it in. I got a little kettle I use. Yeah, you see the steam? That is hot. And I'm grabbing for that Vaseline. I put Vaseline on my hands, my client's hands. Because sometimes when it soaks off, that acrylic gets on your hands and they be looking like jarred of glue. And I hate it. Yeah, I rub it all in. Because, honey, I don't know, I used to put glue on my hand anyway when I was a kid, so I usually like pulling it off anyway. You take your manicure bowl, acetone, got from my local nail supply store. Put it in the hot water. And you get you a towel, put it on top. Alright, this is about 15, maybe more like 10 minutes. Because I'll tell you, I do not like waiting. It's a long process for real. Take my cuticle pusher and I'm scraping off the acrylic. This is how you know the difference between MMA and EMA. Okay, we'll get to that later. Alright, put my towel back on so I keep the heat in. And this is a coarse drill bit. Taking that, shaving it down, we'll filing down some of the acrylic mostly. Hey, you gotta be careful, because this is not the safety one. But make sure you keep your pinky anchored. And I think this maybe is on 5. Yeah, the setting 5. Go around slow. They be looking crunchy after that. This is after the second time I soaked another 5 minutes. That water was hot, super hot. You don't want it too hot because some clients can't take it, but me, I can take heat. Yeah, some was off. Alright, that was the last of the soak off. See how they look? Don't judge me. So now I'm just pushing back my cuticles with the cuticle pusher. Make sure you don't do it rough. Yeah. Speed up a little bit for y'all. My nails don't look that bad. They don't look bad. It's just after you soak them off, they be looking crazy until you buff them out. And I don't know the name, but I will link it down below when I find out what it is called of this drill bit. I say that 5, 4 or 5. I do mine at 4, 5 between, usually mostly 5. I like my tips, those some long tips. And I'm sorry, my angle is not good. I'm gonna get there. It's a spur of the moment. So then I realized, like, yeah, this sucks. Shout out to my client for my apron. Says what happens in the booth stays in the booth. And that was Bahari. Yeah. So you want to make sure you go around each nail. I start with the pinky. Always start with your pinky. The pinky on the left hand. If they facing you, it will be the left hand. And you want to go the opposite way to make sure you get everything, all the crevices of the nail, all that dead skin, because that makes the lifting happen. Trust me, I learned my lesson. Alright, I'm switching my drill bits. This is the ball bit. I use a small one. They got different sizes, but this is the one I use. Put that on 5. Yep. You're going to do the same thing. Start with the pinky, go around. Sorry, that's my cat in the background. And if I sound stuffy, it's just the way I talk. We'll get better. I'm not trying to be nervous because it's my first voiceover, so yeah. But yeah, you want to do it. Then you're going to turn it back around the other way in reverse. You'll see. Yeah. Even though, as I said, start with the pinky, I know. Take my little duster, dust my nails off, get all the dust off. See, they don't look bad at all. I usually change my nails maybe 2 weeks. Yeah, I'll be cleaning. I gotta take that trash bag out. But yeah, so then this is your barrel bit. Put it in. Get your sandy band. I use a fine sandy band for the natural nail. Fine. You don't want to use coarse, extra coarse on your natural nail, because that's where you create the rings of fire, and that does hurt. Okay? And this, another thing I learned on YouTube. Turn it on 4, you sand it a little bit. That way you don't cut your client or yourself. Then you go around and you get the rest of it. You're basically just creating. You don't want your nail to be shiny. You want to get rid of all the oils. Because your natural nail has oils, and that's where the lifting comes in also. So we're going to go and we're going to learn how to do this together. So it's a process. That's your nail tip clippers, cutters. I use KDS. Shout out to KDS. Yes, I love it. You gotta make sure you, baby, put it on correctly. Because if not, you want to have to take it off, cut it off, whatever. Yeah, I have to cut it. And I cut the tips because they're the Y well. So, and I just wanted a square taper shape, so I use these nails. Tips. Yeah. People always ask me, how you do your nails with nails? You see, that's how. When you was your only client, baby, you gotta learn how to do it yourself. Or your practice hand. I had about 4 or 5 of them. Yeah, see how long that nail is? Baby, listen. That's that Cardi B nails. So I just cut each one off like a little bit. And you line up. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what they taught me in school. You look at the bone in your client's hand. So if a bone is correct, your nail tip is gonna be correct. I don't care if your client hand leans or but fingernail leans all the way to the side. Look at that bone. The bone never lies. Yeah. Baby, listen, look at that. I feel like Wolverine, Freddy Krueger, somebody. Okay, I'm about to cut them. All this already left, because they was not about to be that long. I could not function. One day, but not today. So yeah, this is better for me because yeah, you see them flying off. Pew pew. Yeah, some shape them. Make sure they all the same length. You don't want your nails out here looking all crazy. You gotta make sure they look good. Cause you are your advertisement. Yep. Check in. All right, they look good. Well, what you think? I could do that. And yes, both my hands are different. So I had to get my trash up. Yeah. Always do this. You are seasoning your files. Cause honey, you don't want to cut yourself or your client. That shit stuff hurts. I spray alcohol after I get done buffing the nails, so you really be hurting. Make sure you sanitize with your stuff and sanitizer. File against the nail, straight, straight. Just keep filing to your desired length. Yeah, I like mine tapered, so I had to go in. Look at that. This is how I do my nails. Yeah, I had to speed it up. Looks crazy. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Alright, I had to fix the camera because you couldn't see, so I'm working on that. File away. And my dust collector was dead, so I wasn't using that. That's why I said this is like last minute, so just keep filing till it look good. Look at that. Good. Yeah, well, man, it's a long process, but it's worth it in the end. I didn't record all of it because I wasn't planning on doing this, but please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. But I did include the after. Look at those.